Good morning. I'm excited to come live and tell you all about how to see the bigger picture for your nurse coaching business. So, if you are a nurse starting and growing an online coaching business, it's so important to see the bigger picture rather than immediately what you're seeing right now. And I'll tell you why. So, in my background, I've been in online business for 8.5 years now. I've helped hundreds of nurses start and grow their online coaching businesses for more freedom. I have helped multiple dozens earn anywhere from 3,000 to 40,000 within 3 weeks of launching. I've also helped multiple nurses go from 0 to 6 figures in their very first year of coaching. So here's how to see the big picture in your coaching business. So I was an ICU nurse for 8 years, and I saw all these people doing online coaching, and at first I thought, that's not fair. They get to earn money from home. Like, that's too good to be true. It turned into, if they can do it, why not me? So I eventually got started in a health and wellness company. It allowed me to walk away from nursing after 2 years of starting that. So at this point, I've been out of nursing for 6 years. And, I started to grow my business in that company, did very well. I wanted to have my own business and not be building someone else's. So I started my own business at the end of January 2020. I hit 15,000 in that first month. And it's just gone up from there. We're now earning 6-figure cash months. So this is how to see the bigger picture. So I know what it's like in the beginning, how uncomfortable it is. And I know how many ups and downs there are as an entrepreneur. So if you're struggling right now with feeling disappointed in your business, that is normal. If you're feeling like low and down about things, that is normal. So being an entrepreneur is really like a roller coaster. 1 minute you're up, the next minute you're down. So if you want to know what I've learned after working with hundreds of nurses starting and growing their coaching businesses, the one thing that the most successful nurses have in common is optimism. Optimism. So having the perspective of, what am I learning from this, rather than this sucks, I hate this, right? So having gratitude for the struggles, the trials, the disappointments, the rejection, the failures, having gratitude for that, knowing and seeing how that is allowing us to become stronger, how that is teaching us how to do better the next time, right? So therein lies our greatest lessons. Successful entrepreneurs have the ability to see the bigger picture rather than focusing on immediate results, immediate ROI. So rather than like hiring a mentor and thinking, I've got to have results right now, I've got to get an ROI right now, it's so important to understand that you have patience. It takes patience. It takes time to build something incredible, right? Rome was not built in a day. So these successful nurse entrepreneurs, they understand that consistency over time leads to lasting, sustainable results for many years to come, not just the here and now. They are patient. They are willing to keep falling down over and over again. Fall down, over and over, mistake after failure, after disappointment, after struggle, after trial, over and over and over again until they get it right. This was my experience. This is my experience as an entrepreneur. I fail all the time. I make mistakes all the time. I have rejection and struggles and trials all the time. And I keep going no matter what, because this is my dream. And I don't care what happens. I'm going to keep moving forward. It's my drive. It's my tenacity. It's my commitment. And this is what I find with other successful nurse entrepreneurs is they're very driven. They're patient. They have staying power that allows them to reap the benefits of their hard work over time rather than looking for a way out when life and business get hard. So when we have hard things happen to us, whether it's in our life, a loved one passes away, or we get a terrible diagnosis, or let's say something happens in our business that really hurts and it's a big struggle, a big trial, we have the choice of whether we decide to fold and quit or we keep going. I choose keep going no matter what, every single time. And this is what the most successful nurse entrepreneurs have in common. They keep going no matter what, no matter how hard life gets. no matter what life throws at them, no matter how many struggles and trials they're dealing with, no matter how many times they get their feet swept out from underneath them, and no matter how big or huge or terrible the trial, they keep building their dream no matter what. I keep building my dream no matter what. I can't tell you how many trials, how many struggles, how many terrible things have happened in my life and in my business, and I keep moving forward no matter what. I have staying power. I'm here to stay no matter what. This is the difference between an incredibly successful entrepreneur and one who is not. Also, successful nurse entrepreneurs, they do not compare themselves to others because they understand that every entrepreneur has different results, even if they're in the same program, learning the same things, because they are not the same person. They have a completely different set of beliefs, of confidence, mindset, implementation, skills, effort. Everything is different. Even if they're in the exact same program, being taught the exact same things, they're going to have completely different results because of who they are, because they are completely different people. Another thing that very successful nurse entrepreneurs have in common is they are willing to go through seasons of sacrifice and tremendous effort when they're first starting out so that they can enjoy time freedom and financial freedom later on, because this is not a get rich quick scheme. So you have to be patient. You have to be willing to put in the effort and the time that it takes to build something incredible. So you have to be patient and understand it's going to take tremendous effort. It's going to take a lot of sacrifices. Like, yes, when I started my business in the beginning, did it take more time away from my family than I would have liked? Yes. Did I have a super messy house when I first started out? Yes. Did I have to make a lot of sacrifices in the beginning in order to build my dream? The answer is yes. And so if you're not willing to make sacrifices for your dream, then you're going to have a hard time being super successful in your coaching business. So I also want you to know that really successful nurse entrepreneurs, they let go of the pressure to hit certain milestones by a certain timeline. They go into trainings with mentors. They go into business education to learn, to grow as much as they possibly can without attaching a deadline as to when they're going to hire X number of clients. They don't say, okay, so in 3 months of starting, I better have 5 clients or I'm going to be really mad. That's not how business works. That's not how hiring a mentor works. That's not how joining like business education and mentorship works. You join with the intention of learning and growing as much as you possibly can and doing the best that you can and letting go of the pressure to hit a certain deadline or certain timelines. Because what certain deadlines and certain timelines will do to you is they will create all of this pressure and all of this stress for yourself, which is not fun at all. And we want you to grow your business in a way that gives you so much joy and so much freedom and so much happiness, and not this constant, I have to have X number of clients by X date or I'm a failure type of attitude or mindset, right? So letting go of that pressure to hit certain milestones by a certain timeline. Successful nurse entrepreneurs also know that building an online coaching business is likely going to be one of the hardest things that they ever do, but also the most rewarding thing that they ever do. And that has been my experience. So for me, building my online coaching business is the hardest thing I have ever done in my entire life. It is also by far the most rewarding, the most fulfilling, the most passionate thing that I've ever done. It's given me more purpose than anything I've ever experienced in my entire life. It has taught me more than anything else I've ever done. It has helped me grow as a person more than anything else that I've ever done. And I'm incredibly grateful for it every single day, for the trials, for the lessons I'm learning along the way that make me better and make me stronger and have turned me and like shaped me and molded me into a person that I was not even 5 years ago. I'm a completely different person from the lessons that I've learned, from the things that I have gone through. So I'm so incredibly grateful for that. It takes a massive amount of courage to start an online coaching business. It takes a massive amount of emotional intelligence and thick skin. So if you struggle with mindset, work on that. Strengthen your mind, strengthen the way that you think, change the way that you think. I would say that 90% of entrepreneurs fail because of their mindset, because of their limiting beliefs. Oh, this just happened, so now I can't do this in my business. Oh, this just happened, and that means that I'm a terrible coach. I can't keep going. Oh, this just happened in my life. There's no way that I can build a business at the same time. Oh, this just happened, and I have to let my dreams and goals die now because this happened. BS. Like, you have your goals and your dreams for a reason. They are placed there in your heart for a reason. Do not give up on them just because you're going through something difficult in your life. As you go through that difficult thing, you can still build your coaching business. You can still be an entrepreneur and still go for your dreams and build what you want to build, even as you're going through hard things in life. Because hard things in life are always going to be here. They're always going to be here, no matter what. Like even creating a business with financial freedom where you're earning X number of dollars per month, like you're still going to have problems in your life. Everyone's always going to have problems in their life, no matter whether they have a super successful business or not. So once you understand that no matter what, like you're always going to have problems in your life, you might as well build the business anyways. You might as well build it anyways. You might as well go for your dreams, go for your goals, because they're placed there for a reason. You can do this. You're strong enough. You have to believe that you're strong enough and that you can do this and that this is absolutely possible despite what else is happening in your life or what struggles or trials are coming up for you or what triggers you're facing. You can still build a massively successful, profitable business over time, step by step. It's little tiny baby steps at a time. It's not everything all at once. I have been doing this for 8.5 years, little tiny baby steps each and every day. It's the little tiny things we do each day. It's not the speed, it's the direction. It's the tiny little steps that we do each day. It's not something that's going to happen overnight. It's like the little tiny actions, and we can still continue doing tiny little actions each day, even if we're going through a terrible thing in our lives. Even if we're struggling with X, Y, and Z, we can still show up and do the tiny little XYZ things that move our business forward, because there's always going to be big, bad, terrible trials and disappointments happening in our life, whether we're building the business or not. So it's not for the faint of heart, and building a coaching business is not easy. It is not a get rich quick scheme. This is about learning. This is about progress. This is about growth. It's about becoming the best version of ourselves while serving and teaching others and helping others do the same. So this is how you're able to create massive amounts of fulfillment and reward from online coaching, because it shapes you and refines you and allows you to become stronger from all of the struggles, the trials that are going on, the triggers, the rejection, the confusion, the overwhelm, the stress. All of this is actually making you stronger and better. When you look at it that way, that's how you're able to build a massively successful business. If you look at the struggles, the trials, the overwhelm, and you allow that to take you down, you are not going to have a successful business. So when you can grow your mind to be strong enough to see struggles and trials as gifts and as blessings, that is when you're going to become massively successful. That is what allows you to create a sustainable, profitable business that gives you complete and utter time and financial freedom. But as long as you continue to succumb to the trials, the disappointments, the triggers, the overwhelm, the stress, you will never have a successful business. So my advice to you today is to be grateful for the trials, the struggles, the stress, the overwhelm. For in all of these things are what makes us better. These are what makes us stronger. This is what allows us to have staying power. We stay in it no matter what. We are committed no matter what. No matter what happens, we're in it 100%. That's who I work with. I work with people who have extremely high integrity, who are dedicated, who are committed to keeping their commitments to themselves, to others, and who are willing to go through trials and struggles and recognize them as gifts and blessings to become stronger. This is what it truly takes to become an incredible entrepreneur. And this is why there aren't very many entrepreneurs at this level. I'm a multimillionaire coach. I've earned over $2 million in the last 3.5 years. And I wouldn't be here today if I looked at all the struggles and the trials as ways to get out of my business and to tell myself that, oh, I can just quit. Same thing with you. So if you are truly wanting to create something special, something lasting, something incredible, then you need to look at trials and struggles as gifts and blessings and see the bigger picture. I worked with a client 2 years ago. My program at that time was 4 months long. She did not sign a single client during that program. And now she is earning $30,000 cash months because of working with me. So you need to understand that even though you may not get immediate results, immediate ROI on your efforts, they are coming. They will come with time when you stay the course, when you stay consistent, when you put in the daily actions, when you never give up, when you keep going no matter what. So I hope that this is helpful for you. Someone just asked, can we be a coach and an introvert? Yes, and I'll tell you why. Because I am an introvert. I'm an introvert through and through. I'd rather be by myself and not talk to anyone every day of the week. That's actually why I love online coaching, because I can talk to my computer and I can talk to my phone and I don't have to talk to anyone in person. So being an introvert, this type of business is perfect for that. So I hope this is helpful for you today. If you know that you want my help, comment the word academy and I'll get you details on how we can work together, or come to my inbox, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, send me a private message with the word academy and I can get you details on how I can help you create a lasting, sustainable, profitable business, even through trials, even through struggles, even through all of the hard times. So can't wait to hear from you. Hope that you have an awesome day. Take care.